Accidental librarian. Well, I'm the perfect example. I do not have a particular love for reading and never imagined myself working in a library. But there I was, starting my career as a switchboard operator stationed in an academic library. I was intrigued by the organization of all the books, which probably triggered the realization that there's so much more to libraries than just the books. It took me about 6 years to find myself working in that same library, assisting with finances, developing the OPAC and maintaining e-resources. I joined the University of Pretoria library team in 2013. In 2015, I enrolled for my bachelor's and completed my honours degree in information science in 2022. Recently, after 17 years of working as a systems analyst, I changed roles and now love working with people. Library services are vibrant. It embraces new technologies and are concerned about preserving the past.
Growing up, books were my gateway to other worlds. They fueled my imagination and fed my curiosity. I was that kid who always had a book in hand, and in high school, I took my first steps into the world of libraries as a media assistant. When I entered university, I thought I would study something completely different, but I was drawn back to library-related fields and realized that my heart still lay with books and the boundless information that they held. This led me to study information science. Starting as an hourly worker, I worked in different capacities in the library. I worked my way up from a junior information specialist, and now senior information specialist for the Research Commons. Each role has made me understand how vital libraries are, not just for book lovers, but for communities seeking knowledge and growth. I chose this path because libraries are not just about books. They are vibrant community hubs where learning never stops. And for someone who has always believed in the power of knowledge, there is no better place to be.
I have always admired how my primary school librarians helped me find information and books for my homework. Their passion for assisting both primary and high school students was inspiring, and I decided to study information science. When I started as an intern in the Merensky 2 library and worked at the Learning Center, attending to students and seeing their smiles after I helped them made me realize that pursuing a career as a librarian would enable me to achieve my goal of serving the community. This includes collaborating with different departments, students, and researchers. As a librarian, I help people find relevant databases to acquire information, aiding them in making better informed decisions. Moreover, I continually learn new technologies and methodologies that support learning and provide better support for the community.
When deciding on a career, I initially considered teaching, inspired by my lecturer father, or translation due to my love for languages. However, my passion for books and my mother's influence as a librarian led me to consider a career in libraries. Growing up, libraries felt like a second home, especially during my childhood in humid Empangeni, where we often visited the air-conditioned public library. After completing my BA in languages, I realized a postgraduate diploma in library and information science was an attractive option. And my father's stories of academics meeting their spouses in libraries, including his own marriage to a librarian, further amused me. I chose to study library and information science and did an honours degree, and found immense satisfaction in helping clients and tackling new and different queries. Eventually, I even married a fellow librarian.
I remember as a teenager, I was at a library looking for a book to help me with my homework, and I was so confused. But as soon as I asked the librarian for assistance, she immediately knew how to help, and that really fascinated me. When the opportunity presented itself to combine all my passions into one glorious career, how could I resist? There is no greater feeling than helping a client. Their appreciation is the reason I keep choosing this career. Being a librarian is my way of contributing to the positive change in the world. And trust me, there is no better feeling than that. Plus, I get to work in the state-of-the-art library spaces that enhance my productivity.